Tracing the weave of a charcoal wound, feeling the strength of a silent pool. The city is a pattern of interlocking seams, stitched with the fiber of discarded themes. I'm measuring the distance in a fold of silk, under a sky the color of sour milk. We aren't just echoes in a masonry hall, we're the tension holding up the wall. And the gravity settles in the creases of the skin as the architecture starts to draw us in. It's a slow motion tailoring of space and time, in a ladder of logic that we have to climb. Wrapped in the layers of a cold design, crossing the border of the visible line. Let the resonance be the fabric of the soul, giving up the fragment to become the whole. We are the texture of a dark, vacant grace, in a landscape of glass that we cannot erase, hidden in the friction of the iron and the thread, finding the meaning in the things unsaid. The horizon is a needle in a bed of slate, carving the geometry of our own fate. Every heartbeat is a button on a sleeve, holding on to everything we're forced to leave. We're weaving a cloak out of smoke and of lead to cover the ghost of the words we fed. And the gravity settles in the creases of the skin as the architecture starts to draw us in. It's a slow motion tailoring of space and time, in a ladder of logic that we have to climb. Wrapped in the layers of a cold design, crossing the border of the visible line. Let the resonance be the fabric of the soul, giving up the fragment to become the whole. We are the texture of a dark, vacant grace, in a landscape of glass that we cannot erase. Tighten the stitch, flip the switch, hold tracing the grain of a polished slate, measuring the pressure and the constant weight. The city is a grid of titanium white, sliced into the center of the winter night. I'm mapping the path of a laser line, a cold geometry, a sharp design. We aren't just shadows in a silent space, where the thermal energy we can't erase. And the tension stabilizes in the core as we leave the gravity on the floor. It's a tectonic shift in the marrow and bone, a silent language that we speak alone. Locked in the layers of a sharp imprint, searching for the meaning in a hidden hint. Let the resonance be the only guide. In the vacant spaces where the giants hide, we are the architecture of a new design. Crossing the border of a visible line, hidden in the friction of the iron and the thread, finding the meaning in the things unsaid. The horizon is a needle in a bed of stone, building a kingdom that we claim alone. Every heartbeat is a notch on the scale, in a landscape where the definitions fail. We're weaving a network out of silk and lead to protect the stories that were never told. And the tension stabilizes in the core as we leave the gravity on the floor. It's a tectonic shift in the marrow and bone, a silent language that we speak alone. Locked in the layers of a sharp imprint, searching for the meaning in a hidden hint. Let the resonance be the only guide. In the vacant spaces where the giants hide, we are the architecture of a new design. Crossing the border of a visible line. Focus the point, oil the joint, hold the frame, erase the name, set the type, wait for the right. Locked in the layers of a sharp imprint, searching for the meaning in a hidden hint. Let the resonance be the only guide. In the vacant spaces where the giants hide, we are the architecture of a new design. Crossing the border of a visible line. Titanium white, visible line, sharp imprint. Mapping the canyons of the ocean floor, far from the light of the stable shore. The pressure is a blanket of heavy lead, covering the things that were never said. I'm tracing the copper of the deep sea lines, where the ghost of the signal slowly shines. We aren't just drifters in a hollow bay, we're the weight of the water that won't give way. And the battleships in the belly of the hull, feeling the gravity, the magnetic pull. It's a locked in the layers of the mercury night, far beyond the reach of the artificial light. Let the resonance be the weight that we hold, turning the carbon into solid gold. We are the architecture of a deep descent into a moment that is perfectly spent. Hidden in the rust of a forgotten wreck, standing alone on a quiet deck. The sky is a ceiling of unpolished blue, reflecting the parts of me lost in you. Every heartbeat is a drop in the brine, following the length of a broken line. We're weaving a network out of silk and bone to claim a kingdom that we claim alone. And the balance shifts in the belly of the whole, feeling the gravity, the magnetic pull. It's a slow motion sinking of the spirit and wire in the quietest part of the internal fire. Locked in the layers of the mercury night, far beyond the reach of the artificial light. Let the resonance be the weight that we hold, turning the carbon into solid gold. We are the architecture of a deep descent into a moment that is perfectly spent. Hold the depth, watch your step, lower the weight, seal the fate through the dark. Find the spark. Locked in the layers of the mercury night, far beyond the reach of the artificial light. Let the resonance be the weight that we hold, turning the carbon into solid gold. We are the architecture of a deep descent into a moment that is perfectly spent. Mercury night, deep descent, solid gold. Solid gold. Reading the grain of the polished slate, measuring the pressure in the constant weight. The horizon is a seam of titanium white, slicing through the center of the hollow night. I'm tracing the path of a laser line, a cold geometry, a sharp design. We aren't just atoms in a sterile space, the thermal energy we can't erase. And the tension stabilizes in the core as we leave the gravity on the floor. It's a chemical shift in the marrow and bone, a silent language that we speak alone. Locked in the layers of a deep imprint, searching for the meaning in a hidden hint. Let the resonance be the only guide in the hollow spaces where the giants hide. We are the architects of a new design, crossing the border of a visible line. New design. Hidden in the friction of the iron and the thread, finding the meaning in the things unsaid. The sky is the texture of an ancient version of a beautiful trap. Every heartbeat is a notch on a scale. In a territory where the senses fail, we're weaving network out a lead and a goal to protect the stories that were never told. And the tension stabilizes in the core as we leave the gravity on the floor. It's a chemical shift in the marrow and bone, a silent language that we speak alone. Locked in the layers of a deep imprint, searching for the meaning in a hidden hint. Let the resonance be the only guide in the hollow spaces where the giants hide. We are the texture of a new design, crossing the border of a visible line. Out there, visible line. Out there, focus the point, oil the joint, hold the frame, erase the name, set the type, wait for the rhyme. Locked in the layers of a deep imprint, searching for the meaning in a hidden hint. Let the resonance be the only guide in the hollow spaces where the giants hide. We are the texture of a new design, crossing the border of a visible line. Visible line. Titanium white, drying stain. Visible line. Visible line. Visible line. Visible line. Tracing the seam of the titanium sky, where the ghosts of the satellites silently fly. The city's breathing in pistons and gears, washing away the salt of the years. I'm reading the braille on the skin of the night, the language of touch, a surrender of sight. We're not just drifters in a digital store, where the heat of the engine is spirit before. And the gears of the ego are starting to grind, leaving the clutter of memory behind. It's a slow elevation, a silent ascent into a moment that's perfectly spent. Locked in a cycle of charcoal and chrome, quartz plateau, where the heavy signals of the surface go. The air has the density of liquid tin, watching the metamorphosis begin. I'm mapping the cracks in a marble floor, searching for the handle of a hidden door. We aren't just drifters in a hollow space, we're the cooling thermal that we can't replace. And the gravity settles in the depth of the grain, far from the noise of the mechanical rain. It's a slow motion fusion of the salt and lead into the hollow of the things unsaid. Locked in the layers of a mineral dream, flowing through the center of a silver stream. Let the resonance be the only law in a landscape that the vision never saw. We are the architecture of a deep intent, into a moment that is perfectly spent. Deep intent, hidden in the marrow of a granite hill, as the spinning world becomes perfectly still. The horizon is a seam of titanium gray, closing the door on the noise of the day. Every heartbeat is a strike on the slate, carving out the code of a different fate. We're weaving a network out of bronze and wire to feed the hunger of a quiet fire. And the gravity settles in the depth of the grain, far from the noise of the mechanical rain. It's a slow motion fusion of the salt and lead into the hollow of the things unsaid. Locked in the layers of a mineral dream, flowing through the center of a silver stream. Let the resonance be the only law in a landscape that the vision never saw. We are the architecture of a deep intent, into a moment that is perfectly spent. Break the stone all alone, hold the weight, seal the fate deep in the grain. Through the vein, locked in the layers of a mineral dream, flowing through the center of a silver stream. Let the resonance be the only law in a landscape that the vision never saw. We are the architecture of a deep intent, into a moment that is perfectly spent. Quartz plateau, silver stream, deep intent. Laying the cables on the ocean floor, far from the noise of the crowded shore. The water is heavy, a blanket of lead, covering everything that was never said. I'm tracing the signal through the copper and salt, in a territory where the daylight halts. We aren't just drifters in a shallow bay, we're the steady pressure of the deep relay. And the gravity settles in the dark abyss as we find the clarity that we used to miss. the giants hide. We are the motion of a silver stream inside the skeleton of a liquid dream. Liquid dream, silver stream. Hidden in the friction of the brine and the wire, fueling the core of a quiet fire. The sky is a memory of unpolished blue, lost in the depth of a different view. Every heartbeat is a drop in the dark, searching for the heat of a golden spark. We're weaving a network out of silk and of brass, watching the ghosts of the centuries pass. And the gravity settles in the dark abyss as we find the clarity that we used to miss. It's a slow motion transit of the data and bone in a kingdom of silence that we claim alone. Locked in the layers of a deep sea line, connecting the dots of a hidden design. Let the resonance be the weight of tide in the hollow spaces where the giants hide. We are the motion of a silver stream inside the skeleton of a liquid dream. Liquid dream, silver stream. Lower the weight, open the gate, hold the line, align the desire.